Mike here again, and this might be our shortest video in the training series, but we will be covering the Users and Locations tab and the Overview screen specifically. So this screen is really just a quick review of the various reps and customers that you have granted access to, as well as your admin team. Now the reps and customers, those are managed separately on essentially Excel files, which I will dive into each of these independently in their own videos. But on the overview screen, there's only a couple controls here. Most importantly is the Add an Admin button here. This is the only area where you can go and add additional admins that will have access to the CMS, as well as like the sales overview area. So typically your CSRs, your admins, your managers will be your admins. And to add them, you'll click Add More Admins and type in their email address. And then you can decide at this moment if they should have full rights, so the full ability to edit information throughout the CMS, or if they only have read rights, meaning they can log in and see everything, but they're not allowed to change anything. This is the only case where you can make this decision. If you do need to change someone's rights, you'll have to remove them and then add them back in. So I'm going to add Jesse here. And because Jesse is AMP staff, we group us AMP staffers here at the bottom of the screen. But if I want to get rid of him, I'll click this remove button, just like that. And that goes for anybody that you add as an admin. If you want to remove reps or buyers, you'll do that in their own tables here on the left. You can also see the activity of these users. They will have timestamps for the last time that they logged into AMP, so you can see if your folks are active or not. And if you just added someone to the system, the last step you'll want to take is to send them an invitation. So invite them into AMP. You'll especially need to do this if they've never used the program before. And we'll do an example here. So I'll click Send an Invite to my reps group. And here you have some flexibility to toggle to another group if you need to. Say, okay, now I need to invite my admins. I'll click on the admin toggle. And you can also toggle for inactive active. This is typically used for your buyers. Some of your buyers will be active through other catalogs, so you won't need to send them an invite, but you might want to send them a little hello that they have now been given access to your catalog as well. But let's do a little invite to Jesse here, Jesse the rep. So I've selected rep and inactive, and then I'm going to go pick out Jesse from my list. I could select all if I like, but I'm going to be particular, select Jesse, and you can even scroll down here and see the exact email that will be sent. So they will get their login credentials, as well as a quick button to the login screen, and a couple of useful help articles here. Give them a little introduction and some quick training. This would say your database name, and this would be your company logo here in the right corner. So we go ahead and hit send invite, and the system will tell you whether or not that the invite was successful. So this worked. Failed to send invite would typically be if the email address is a bad email address. But this email is being used, and we have a success on our invite there. So that's an introduction to the overview screen. Not a whole lot going on here. Main takeaways are adding admins, removing admins, and if you want to send an invite to a new user, you'll click on these links here. And lastly, if you want to update your buyers or reps, you'll do that independently on these next tabs, which we will cover in the next video. Thank you.